Previously in the hospital, there was signage indicating discouragement towards giving birth. There were many isolation rooms. Approaching the elevators, there was a bright light coming from it, but then it closed harshly, similar to the door descending the staircase in the house. Turning around, there was a vision of someone in a wheelchair, which disappeared quickly. An open book on the medical counter had prayers going from mythology into a narrative about Celine, both of them having to do with repetition. Local man.
Distressed was how they almost described it.
No trace of the child. The hospital is much darker and dingier this time. The blood of the gods. The hospital seems to have returned to normal as it was when I was here previously. Can we have isolation rooms? This is different. As opposed to, you will not have a child, you were a bad child, you cannot have a child, there will not be a child. You were in an accident, you created an accident. You were in an accident. Okay. You were an accident. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Seems that Celine's mother did not want her. Okay. Here's a vase. Previously it held poppies, but upon trying to enter this room, it dropped. Again, we have the number 836. The vase has been restored and there's a single poppy within it. Seems that Celine's mother conceived her accidentally. Who knows whether or not she attempted to abort Celine. At this point, it seems at the very least the relationship between Celine and her mother was resentful. Celine may have conceived Helios accidentally as well, but decided to try to do a better job in order to be a better mother than she had. Trying to outdo her mother in every way, possibly, including with the Astra program. Here we see the prayers again. These do not look to have been changed from last time. Clotho, Lachesis, and some other redacted name that likely ends with an S. Here we see the figure of Sisyphus, but female. And that looks to be Icor. I didn't notice that earlier. This seems to be an indication of the time frame. 70s, 80s. We're in a hospital with an ashtray. That sounds 70s or 80s. Alex and the Giant Nectarine instead of James and the Giant Peach. Here again, we see some of the toys. I've actually seen some of these in the environment of the tower. That's familiar. Again, this is where the elevator was, but it is currently inaccessible. So where do we go now? I guess that's it.